to Yahweh, via Yahweh Shai, double honors to the elders and apostles of the Milson, Shalom to the one that is alive, include the Judas children, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Indians, who are pressed together according to the Book of Romans, chapter 50 and 33, but to whom pertaineth the adoption, the giving of the law, the promises, the glory, and the covenants, according to the Book of Romans, chapter 9. Opposed to the foregoing teachings, which, according to the Book of Revelation 14 and 4, represents the defilement before a woman. Okay, basically, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Indians are working as servants on earth, okay, and Esau and the other heathens, but especially Esau, are the servants upon horses, according to Ecclesiastes 10 and 7. Okay, may the kingdom of everlasting life and joy and the secrets be revealed unto you as a blood descendant of Jacob, whose name was later changed to Israel, according to the book of Genesis 32 and 28. Scattered to the four winds of the earth as a people first, of course. Alright. And today I got an inspirational image for you. The Lord shall judge the people, judge me, O Lord Yahweh, according to my righteousness and according to mine integrity that is in me. Alright? And we want to go, or what you want to do is, you want to look up words that are mentioned in the Bible, not just in the Blue Letter Bible, but also in the etymology app, for example, alright? Because you have etymology.com, which is a website, but you also have the web ad Salah, where you can look up these words in their actual meaning, because you will not know from where this word actually comes from, okay, and why it is written in English like that, because you have certain translators or certain people who translate it different, but it's basically the same Hebrew meaning. So that's why you want to compare it, basically with the etymology behind the word. So if you go into the word integrity, it means from the 1400s, innocence, blamelessness, chastity, and purity. Alright, so you're basically saying to Yahweh that he can judge you according to your integrity, to your purity. Alright, because that's really if you want to say it like that, the purity of this word, basically, the innocence, the blamelessness, the chastity, and the purity. Alright, because you're pure about the faith, you're pure about what you believe in, you're pure about basically, you trust in Yahweh and you try to do your best to keep His commandments and to do His will, basically, which comes down, from the elders and apostles of the Millstone, and you try to do what He requires of you to the best of your ability and according to your understanding. So if you, if you look where this word basically comes from, okay, directly from the Latin, integritas, soundness, wholeness, completeness, alright, and completeness comes only with wisdom and knowledge, alright. Figuratively, purity, correctness, blamelessness, from integral whole, the integral sense of wholeness, perfect condition, you see. And what is a perfect condition? A perfect condition, okay, and we will go also, of course, into the Strong's info of that word. It means basically that the perfect position or the perfect condition, Salahia, in this world would be that you have the correct knowledge of the Bible, the correct doctrine of the Bible, the new song basically, which only the elect 144,000 can learn. Alright, because it's the doctrine which is not defiled before by women. And basically, alright, you wanna there's a scripture and you basically have to depart from borders, or people who basically have a foreign doctrine or who teach something which is not according to the elders and apostles of Christ, and that's important, alright. Since the fullness perfect condition is mid-15th century, that of soundness of moral principle and character, entire uprightness of fidelity, especially in regard to truth and fair dealing, is by 50/40, so to speak. All right. So now, real quick, let's go into that. All right. Sometimes what you wanna do, if you don't know, because we have a rule that comes down from the elders and apostles to do one video a day. All right, and you don't want to talk BS. You want to talk according to the Spirit. So that doesn't mean that you have to prepare something, but at least to don't oppress the Spirit. So that means if you got in the Spirit, so I could actually do a lesson about this. So you want to do it because you have to do a video on this day, so or so. All right. Integrity. All right. Let's just type it in. Integrity. You can go by random on the books and try to look for the outcome. You see. So if you type in integrity, for example, you have many different scriptures about that. All right, because integrity was a basic faith-based adjective what is used to describe the apostles and prophets and saints of Israel, Yahshawala, of the Most High God, Yahweh Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, which means in the name of Yahweh Shai, in the name of the Son, basically, that worked on this earth and still working on this earth because we don't know if these people are reincarnated still this day, okay, because some of them are in the spirit world with Yahweh right now, just waiting for the kingdom and the salvation of the 144,000 to be established here on earth first, or to start with, or because after that the eternity, which is in you you call it space, okay, will start, and basically we will read Psalms 25 and 21. Let integrity and uprightness preserve me, for I wait on thee. This means basically that your integrity proves that you are an Hebrew Israelite also. But first off, it proves that you are waiting for Yahweh Shai. And this is basically a scripture that this verse is referring to, because there's a scripture on blessed are those who wait on the Son, who is Yahweh Shai. Alright. Let's get Psalms 26 and 1. A Psalm of David, which is the house of David today, which is the 144,000 today. Judge me, O Lord Jehovah, for I have walked in mine integrity. You see, I have trusted also in the Lord. So basically purity, Yahweh, therefore I shall not slide. Alright, and slide means basically if you slide to various different doctrines and in sin. And sin is to not keeping the commandments, or basically to trusting not in Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, and do your own thing according to your own wisdom. But there's no knowledge and wisdom besides Yahweh. So basically, if you trust in yourself, that's wicked. But as for me, I will walk in mine integrity. Redeem me and be merciful unto me. Psalms 26 and 11. And let's get another one. Proverbs 20 and 7. The just man walketh in his integrity, just as you could read it here. Okay, in the Psalm of David. You see, his children are blessed after him. All right. Better is the pure that walketh in his integrity than he that is perverse in his lips, which means basically, let's translate it real quick. Okay, because because this word perverse means basically to overthrow things, okay, to make, you know, more out of things that they actually also, you know, coming against the truth, basically. Okay. The just man walketh in his integrity, his children are blessed after him. Alright, with that. Praises to Yahweh, by Yahweh Shai, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, GMS. Alright, because this was really the point of this lesson, alright, to, you know, for you Archeon and Argraph, the few that are listening and learning, alright, you wanna work in integrity, alright, because that comes before all of the righteous doings, okay. Now you have to keep the names, okay, because they are the password, so to speak, of the alright. And with that, you know.